I'm here to reintroduce you to the hula hoop. This is exercise. It will keep you fit, it will keep you healthy. It's so easy on your body. There's nothing that is straining your joints. There's nothing that's jarring you. Everything, like in life, is a circle, whether it's what comes around goes around or whether it's your hips moving. I just saw that the shapes of my body were shifting to where I like them to be. It's not like they just shimmied everything right into place. The results are a tight hourglass figure. The aerobic capacity that the hoop has is something that I wasn't expecting, but turned out to be great because I'm always on the road. I take it on an airplane. I put it through the sensor and take it right with me, and that way I can take my workout anywhere. You can start at any age and you can do it till any age. And it's so good, especially for women, to keep all of our juices flowing. And you get the moves fairly quickly. You'll probably feel clumsy a lot of the times. I feel clumsy all the time. And if I'm not dropping it, I know I'm not trying hard enough. So you have to drop the hoop all the time when you just get used to it. You just have to let go of expectations and let go of self-consciousness and just play and have fun. Let yourself laugh, let your hair down. You can't be unhappy in the hoop. I'm here with Anna, Hoopalicious, Hoop Master Teacher, here for the occasion to teach all of us the new moves.
I'm going to be running you guys through all the basic moves that are featured throughout the video, and it's going to be super fun. So we're going to warm up a little bit first. It's important to stretch. So go ahead and, if you're already hooping because you're so inspired by us, stop hooping and just place your hoop on the ground for a moment. You can step inside it if you like. We're just going to do a really quick warm up. So we're just going to stretch up here and then release down, letting the whole worries or stresses of the day flowing down into the earth and rolling back up. Good, and rolling the shoulders. And now the whole arm. Good. And once forward. Nice. Now bend your knees, place your hands above your knees, and round your back and arch your back. Round and arch. Round and arch. And come all the way up. Good job. And now just bring your feet a little bit wider now. Bend your knees slightly and just let your whole body go. Rocking your legs side to side, feeling a little bit of stretch in your hips. And don't forget your breath. Good, and then rolling all the way back up. Okay, just a little stretch. You always want to do a little stretch before you hoop. So first you're going to place the hoop on your back. Make sure it's nestling softly into your back. And you're going to put one foot forward. There we go. And nice soft knees. Make sure you're stretching up so you're pulling your waist in from the solar plexus, and that will naturally bring your carriage up so it can be a relaxed carriage. And then you're going to push the hoop onto your waist using a waist to hand motion. So you're going to come forward from your legs to meet the hoop and then push front to back.
So just give it a little spin. So it's up around my waist, not lower.
No, it's right above the hip bones and below the ribs. Yeah. And you want to make sure your hoop is nice and level, and whichever way you want to push the hoop is probably going to be your, what I would call your first direction. For me, that's going this way. And you want to know which way
like some people turn it in one direction naturally, and some people go the other way. Because I know when I go the other direction, it's a little wonky for me, and it's always a good challenge.
It's going to feel a little funky. Some people call it the direction of humility. And that's a good thing because it challenges your ego, right? So even if you got a big head going one way, like, hey, look at how cool I am. Go the other direction, you may not feel so cool, but that's a good thing. We want to challenge ourselves in these ways. So always go both directions.
I always feel really frustrated when I'm first learning a move, or even in the beginning when I was just learning to do on my waist, which is still the main thing that I do.
Absolutely.
But then I would be so thrilled when I was able to do it.
Well, the waist is our home, and you always want to spend a lot of time on the waist. Don't be too, excited to get on all the fancy tricks.
Okay. So how do you start it off? Exactly.
Starting it off, you want to make sure that because you want to wrap it onto your body, the first push has to go forward.
So how exactly do you launch that off?
You're just going to use your arms, just your arms. You don't want to twist a lot because that takes you out of alignment. Alignment's really important.
Okay,
so you just want to use your arms, keep the hoop nice and level, and think of bringing your waist to your hand or your hand to your belly, whatever works better for your brain. Everyone's brains work differently.
And I know that in the beginning that you think you have to really move your hips in the shape of the hoop.
Right, a lot of people feel that they have to circle their hips.
Really pretty small. It's like it's actually hitting on just some points.
Right, and that is dependent in the beginning on your leg position. Like right now, the way you're standing with your legs side to side, it puts the points on the sides of your body. So that makes the push directly side to side. And if you put one foot forward, which is the most comfortable position for most people in the beginning, it puts the points more towards the front and the back of your body. So it would be here and in the back, on the back side here. And the push is straight front to back. And then of course, if you switch your legs, that switches your points. So you want to kind of be conscious of that because that is the beginning of being able to dance, being able to move your legs.
Okay.
Yeah. You ready to hoop on the hips?
Yeah.
I love to hoop on the hips. It's one of my favorite places. It feels really, really good. And I like to teach it not from going down to the waist because that can be difficult at first, but starting it actually on the hips.
Yeah.
So you're gonna just place the hoop on the chunkiest part of your butt. Wiggle your butt in there.
For me, that's a little below my hip bone. Okay.
Yeah, you want it between your hip bone and the top of your thigh. You don't want it on your hip bone because that can hurt. Okay, so you're gonna, again, holding the hoop just with your fingertips so the hoop is nice and flat. And then you're gonna give it a push across. Now, if you're going this direction, which for me is to the left, if you're going to the left, the first push is gonna be on the left. If you're hooping to the right, the first push is gonna be on the right. So just keep that in mind. So you're gonna give it a nice flat push and then move your butt.
But doing whatever is the natural direction.
So as you can see, we're just kind of moving our butt. Little samba booty shake. You can make that sound good too if you want. Yeah.
Okay.
There you go. Nice. Nice. And if your hoop is kind of wonky, then it's probably because you're not really standing up straight. So you just want to make a nice alignment again, soft knees, pulling in and up through the solar plexus so you have that natural dancer's upright alignment and pushing straight side to side. How's that feel?
I like it on my hips, actually.
It's nice,
yeah.
huh? Yeah, it's kind of a nice massage for all these muscles here, and especially for women, it feels good.
And I have to always remember to breathe, too, when I'm learning something new.
Yeah, yeah, absolutely.
I'm holding my breath, concentrating.
It's natural, and then when you hold your breath, it makes you tense.
Yeah.
You want to remember to just relax into it.
And I find myself looking down.
Yeah.
So, is there a way from this to go from waist to hips and
Absolutely. For most people, it's just an extra little, like a kind of a butt push, a stronger push on one side. You with your shoulders.
Again.
It's kind of cute. It also can be just a sensation of pushing a little bit faster. You're kind of just wiggling it up.
Okay.
So you just want to play with your body, experiment, and see what feels best for your body. For me, it's usually just a little push to one side, a little stronger push. Yeah, there you go. Up.
I guess I'm like dip and a push. Okay.
Yeah, it could be a little dip, sure. Everybody's body is different, you know, so you want to go with your body. So to bring it back down from there, and once you learn it on your hips, you always want to learn just placing it there first. So once you got that, you can just play with moving your hip bones back out of the way of the hoop. It's kind of like you're sticking your butt out for a second and then bringing it back under. It's very subtle.
Oh.
Yeah, there you go.
While I was watching.
It's very subtle. So you just tip your hips back and then back under and push side to side. Yeah. Yeah. It's probably going to be even more subtle than it looks like I'm doing because I'm over-exaggerating a little bit so that you can see it. And I'll just show you the way that I do it. It just looks like that. See, it doesn't look like I'm doing anything, but it's an internal pushing back. But in the beginning, you just tip and back. It'll get more subtle as time goes by. Yeah, woo, yeah, it can look cute too.
Okay.
Yeah, and that's hooping on the hips.
Hips to waist and hips to waist, yeah.
Yeah.
That's great.
Yeah, definitely practice the hips to waist because it's going to come in our choreography later. You ready to hoop on your hands a little bit? Here we go. We'll learn that move later. All right, so hooping on the hands. To get up here, it's gonna be an easy way to start before you learn to lift up. You hold it out like this with your palm up. And then you gotta make sure, move all your stuff if you're in your living room. Move your lamps and your small children and things like that. So you start here, you start turning in the circle of the direction you hoop. So if you hoop to the left, turn to the left. If you hoop to the right, turn to the right. We're gonna start here. And wait till the far edge lifts like that. And then you can lift your hand up and push front to back. It's nice if you can let the hoop kind of ride on your fingers more than your actual hand.
So I have to.
Yeah, there you go. Exactly.
It's the same. It's like giving it a launch again. A little bit
And just
of a spin.
letting it go,
Okay.
like that. Okay, so once you get it on one hand, you want to be able to switch hands. So the good way to do it is, an easy way to do it, one way to do it, is to slide your hand up the inside of your arm. And now you're in a prayer position with both hands in. You want to keep that front to back motion consistent, easy. And then you can bring the first hand out.
Whew.
Yeah, it's a good arm workout, right?
Yeah.
So you can play with just switching hands side to side. Switching hands. And remember to breathe, remember to stay relaxed.
I was just gonna say, wait a second, I'm not breathing.
I know. It's a common thing.
Yeah.
Feels nice.
Yeah. My hand feels a little sore.
That happens in the beginning, especially because when you first start out, you're gonna start out with a big heavy hoop. And it can be a little tough on the hands, but like any new thing, your body will get accustomed to it to some degree, but the more you can let it ride on your fingers and take it in short bursts. Don't do this for an hour, do it for a couple minutes and then stop. And so once you practice that one overhead, it's the same thing, similar thing, here we go. On the side, you can start palm up. And just to get a feel of the swing of the hoop and how it feels to kind of go side to side, you can just let it swing side to side. And then to get it actually spinning on the hand, just let it come all the way to the top. See, it's almost there, almost there. Just let it go and then open your hand, pushing front to back or up and down.
Oh, it gave a little hitch too.
Yeah,
Okay.
That happens sometimes. And again,
And you're opening and closing your hand around it, or you're just letting it roll
let my hand
over
stay
your hands
open.
with
Yeah.
its natural velocity.
Exactly. If you open and close your hand, oftentimes what happens is the hoop will lose its momentum, and then it gets all wonky, and you're like, oh my God, I'm a terrible hooper, and we don't want that to happen.
No such thing.
I know, exactly. So to switch hands here, you're going to do the same thing, putting your hand up the front, the inside of your arm, and palm to palm, turning into the hoop, and then bringing the first hand out. Now you're facing the other direction. Yeah, you do that back and forth. I know, it's magic. It's incredible. You just do that back and forth. Yeah, nice. Just keep the push consistent, up and down. Perfect. Now hooping in front is the same exact thing. You can do it a couple different ways. You can do it like we started on the side, going side to side, with very light grip, and then opening your hand and pushing up and down. And you want to try all positions and all directions. So once you get one direction, you can stop the hoop, and we'll get into that later. A fancy way of doing it. Until then, you can just literally stop the hoop and then try it the other way, letting it go the other direction. Yeah, nice. Look how proud you are of yourself. That was good.
It's always good when you learn something new.
That is hooping on the hands. Okay, so let's learn a hand pass. It's a very simple hand pass. It starts here in front. So the switch, there's two switches. One in front, one in back, like so. And you always want to make sure that it's palm down. So I'll show you what it looks like. Turning makes this easier. So notice I'm grabbing in front, palm down, and I'm grabbing in back, palm down. You do need a little room for this, obviously.
Yeah,
so again, move your pets, move your lamps, coffee tables, fine china, anything like that. Yeah, notice that I'm really pulling my shoulders back as I do the back pass. Eventually, once you get this, you can just stand still, like so. Yeah, nice.
And the hands are in the same direction, They're
Yeah.
overhand.
Always palm down.
Palm down.
Yeah, if you happen to grab it palm up, what happens is your hoop ends up flipping like that. So that's how you know you're grabbing it palm up instead of palm down. And let your arms be relaxed, kind of coming straight down. This looks a little funny.
That's me again.
Yeah. This is a really nice chest opener too, right? You can feel it as you do that back pass. It really opens your chest. It's nice. You also want to try both directions of this too. Now again, just like going to the second side on the waist, it's gonna feel a little funny.
Yeah, it's clumsy. That's part of it.
But you know, pushing your boundaries, you know, it's good. Okay, so there's a really pretty move that you can do that is super easy, straight out of this hand pass. It's called a float. And basically all you do is the next time you feel it in one of your hands, you know, actually between the switch, so it would be on one side of your body, you just turn with it. So if your hoop is traveling to the left, you would turn to the left. If your hoop is traveling to the right, you would turn to the right. And the sensation is of the hoop just floating in the air. So I notice I'm turning and keeping the hoop in the same position in relationship to my body. So my arm is straight out, and you will get dizzy with this. Woo! But it's really pretty because you can bring the hoop down, like try bringing the hoop down, you can bring it up.
Oh,
Nice,
am I doing it right?
Yeah, that's it. And we're on a little downhill,
I
so
actually
you're gonna
like getting dizzy with this.
So the more you turn, the
Yeah.
less you have to actually hold the hoop.
Uh-huh.
So you can even play with doing it in a really light grip like this. So as you turn,
grip.
you'll feel the hoop lift. You see that? So that's how you know that you're turning. Look, it's just my fingertips. That's how you know you're turning the right speed. There, pretty. Yeah, and from there you can go down and up.
My body or my arm, or
Kind of
both together.
Both. You can go up. You can bring it in.
Oh, I see. I'm gripping onto it. I can kind of do it when I'm just.
There you go. Yeah. Yeah. You will get dizzy, right?
Yeah.
That's when you want to go the other direction.
Does that unwind me or just make me?
I think it does a little bit.
dizzier?
Yeah. Makes you dizzier in a different way. So we'll go straight to the 360 spin. So we'll start back on the waist.
Okay.
And it's really cool because it looks like you're defying gravity. So I'll show it to you once and then we'll go through it. It's basically just that.
Oh.
Woo!
No.
It's a little difficult to do on grass.
So you're doing it at the same time that your circle is moving.
Yeah, exactly. And this really helps you to identify where you're pushing the hoop.
Uh-huh.
Because you have to move from one of your points. So if we're pushing here, where are our points? Here and here, right? So you really want to clue into one of those points. So just, you know, feel it there. Every time the hoop rolls over that spot, you can mark it just by saying now, 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 or here, or go, whatever words you want to use. And then the very next time you feel it there, once you get the timing of it, you're going to spin in the direction that your hoop is going right when it comes onto that point. So it stops right there. So you really have to spin the same speed as your hoop. So you can either slow your hoop down or speed your spin up, if that makes sense. Yeah, there you go. Try spinning from there. Woo! Yeah, I'll give you another way you can do it. Okay, stop your hoop, place it on your back, and then just with your fingertips, hold it like that. So it's on your back, and then spin until you feel the hoop lift, and then let the hoop go, keep spinning. There, that's it. That's it right there. Yeah, that's good. It came off the point a little bit, but that's fine in the beginning. As long as you get that feeling of it kind of stopping and your body is the main motion, right? Yeah.
Okay.
Okay, so you also want to learn how to turn as well, because, you know, we've been hooping so far pretty planted. You want to be able to turn with your hoop, because turning is an excellent saving technique, and it's a way to walk into a lot of different moves down the line. So to turn, again, you're going to clue into one of your points, because it's the easiest way to get into the turn is to leap. So if you're hooping to the left, pick a point on the left. If you're hooping to the right, pick a point on the right. So I'm just going to walk into that point. So every time I feel it touch that point, I'm going to turn and step, turn and step. Going the other way, turn and step, turn and step. So basically your step becomes the push. Can you feel that?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
And it's the step is the push, or you're pushing also a little bit with your abdomen?
In
or
the
your
beginning,
ribs?
you may be a little bit, but eventually you want to make the step the push. So you're combining.
And then I see I'm doing this again.
Oh yeah, watch out for the T-Rex. Are you ready for the next move? Okay, this is the lift up, and I'm going to show it to you and then I'll teach it to you. And it's one of my favorite moves. It's very simple, it's very beautiful, and it's really fun to do. So it looks like this, and I know it looks really hard. The first thing people say is, oh my God, I can't do that. But luckily, we just learned the 360 spin. And if you get a little of that feeling, it can really help with the lift up. So I'll show you the placement. If you're hooping to the left, you want to use your right hand. If you're hooping to the right, you want to use your left hand. And we'll show both directions just because it can be difficult. If you're a righty hooper, watching someone hooping to the left can be a little confusing. So we'll show both directions. Right now, we're going to start right here. And you want your hand to rest along the side of your body with your palm out. Good. And just let the hoop roll over your hand so that it's part of your body. You don't want to push the hoop with your hand. You just want it to kind of sit there.
It's like right above my hip.
Yeah, exactly. It's in the curve of your waist. Yeah. Yeah, just like that. And then once you get that feeling, you want to start to get the timing of it. So try to mark every time you feel it on your first finger. And again, closing your eyes can help with this. Feeling it on that first finger. Just get the timing of it so you can begin to anticipate a little bit when it's going to get there. Okay, I kind of feel the timing there. And then once you get that timing, you're going to turn and you're going to lift your hand at the same exact time, and your hand is going to come from this position to sideways to up. It's going to stay really close to your body, so you don't have to lift out. You're going to come straight up your body with a turn. So it looks like this. So you start here, get the timing, feel it on your first finger, turn, and lift, and then push front to back at the top. Yeah, beautiful! Look at that! So we're going to start here, coming all the way up.
Oh, see, now I'm tucking both hands back in for some reason.
Yeah, no, let your other hand just kind of rest close to your body. Yeah, beautiful, and keep going, good job. Yeah, if it gets kind of funky at the top right there, just keep turning, and oftentimes that'll just give you the time to get the flow back. Yeah, nice. Ooh, beautiful, good job. Yeah, so you eventually, once you get it with a turn, this is generally the easiest way to do it, you can do it just from standing straight, which is just what Marisa just did, just like that. Yeah, beautiful. Look at that, you're a pro. So here is where we get to begin to get a feeling of the opportunities, which are the openings in the hoop. Just like life, you look for the opportunities, right? So right here, we're looking for our opportunity or our opening to come down. So you can kind of mark it with your hand, actually. You can, as it comes across the front of you, just mark it with your hand. Okay, there it is.
That's
there it is.
The open space.
Yeah, exactly. You can dart your hand in. Good. So now we know that's the place that we're coming down, but a good place to be aware of is, because it's in motion, we want to know when it's over here on the other side of us, right? So you want to spot over on the side as the hoop is coming across your body too, so that you know when it's going to be here. You want to anticipate. Okay, so once you get a sense of your timing, then you're going to turn right as you feel the hoop about to come into that position right there, and you're going to bring your hand straight down in front of your face, give a little push off at the waist. So
this hand?
Yes, exactly. Okay. The hand
that's up.
In it.
Okay. Yeah, all right. Okay.
And you're going to come around, little push off at the waist.
And I don't grab it though.
No?
I didn't see you grab it.
No, you want to keep your hand really open
loose.
and loose. Yeah.
Loose.
Relax. Good. And little push off.
Oh,
nice.
okay.
Perfect.
Okay.
Yeah. Perfect. So you can just do that a bunch of times, lifting up, checking your space, feeling for it. Another good way to spot is when you feel it on the back of your hand. If you're standing with your palm forward, that's another good way to kind of know when you're supposed to be turning and bringing your hand in, bring your hand down, I should say. So it's right there and down. Yeah. Now we're doing the other hand, of course, because I'm going to the right now. Same thing, I'm going to turn and lift at the same time. Turn, lift. Obviously, that's my second side. It's not quite as graceful, but that's okay. Now I'm watching it again. I'm watching for the opening, and I'm placing down, giving a little push off at the bottom. And there's the lift up and place down to the right. Woo, woo. So now we have it up here, we have another really pretty move, which actually is very similar to what we were just doing right here. You're gonna turn just like you're gonna bring it down, but instead of bringing it down, you're gonna get a little of that feeling of the 360 spin, where it was kind of stopped in the air. So it looks like this. Pretty, huh? Pretty. So you can bring that archer into placing it down as well. It's a good transition into that. Yeah, beautiful. Okay, so we're ready to hoop on the hands a little bit in front of us again, because there's a really fun move we can do from there. We call these vertical stalls, and we're gonna start hooping on the hands, like so. Now this is the important part to make sure that we're going in the right direction. Now I'm gonna switch hands here. You just wanna make sure that your hoop is going down and to the side of the hand that you have the hoop in. So if you only have one hand in the hoop, then you'll be able to see, there we go. So can you follow the spiral of the hoop going down and to your side? Mm-hmm. Can you see that's going down and out that way, right? Mm-hmm. Down and out that way. So you're tracking that, again, that opportunity, that opening. And next time you feel it going down and out, you're gonna follow it and then gently close your hand on the outside. Exactly. Yeah. And then bring your hand back in. Now your hoop is going the other direction. So you can switch hands. Good, bringing the other hand out. And again, watching the hoop going down and out to the side of the hand that you have the hoop in. So we're going down in that direction. And then following it, and then closing your hand gently.
Really closing your hand. Just
yeah, as
closing
soon as
your hand.
You want to close your hand after you follow it out. So you're watching it going down and to the side. Yeah, exactly. And the more you extend your arm,
I kind of feel it roll over too somehow.
Yeah, you'll feel it rolling over, rolling over and out. Make sure you go in the right direction. There you go.
And out.
Yeah, and really extend your arm when you come into that, because it's fun and it's pretty. Okay, so now we've got a really fun move called the warrior, and you can really embody that warrior spirit, which I really like. So now we're going to turn to the side, and it's hard to watch me like that. Come over here. That's good, yeah. Okay. So palm up in your dominant hand. Yeah, whichever hand is more dominant for you. And then you're just going to start just by this. You're gonna feel the hoop going side to side. Now the next time you feel it go to the back of you, you're going to let it go to the back, and you're going to follow it back and to your other side. Yeah, exactly. And then you pick up a figure 8 motion. Your hand is super loose here. Really loose hand, yeah, exactly.
Yeah, I see when I'm holding it.
Yeah, if you're holding it too tight, you're kind of over muscling the hoop, and we don't want to do that.
And it gets a little wonky.
Exactly. Now right here, I'm leading from my elbow, and I'm letting my wrist follow. So the elbow goes up, and the elbow goes down. Can you feel that? Elbow up, elbow down, elbow up, elbow down.
So the elbow is leading it?
The elbow leads and the wrist follows. So feel that. So your wrist is definitely doing a lot of action, but
it's loose.
Yeah, exactly.
It feels better when it's loose.
You want the power to come from the elbow and the shoulder more than your wrist. The wrist just is the follow-up. And then, of course, your arm's probably getting a little tired by now, so you want to switch hands. An easy way is to start with your dominant hand, bring in the second hand, and keep both hands in for a moment so you feel the flow. You can slowly release the pressure of your first hands, and now you have it in the next hands. And if it starts to come out of plane or get wonky, which it will because it's your non-dominant hand, you can just bring in the other hand for a second, get the flow back, and then bring in your second hand. Yeah.
Okay. Okay.
Ready for the coin flip? This is the big ta-da move of the video. And then you're gonna put your foot in through the front half of your hoop. So that's the back half. Front half. There you go, yeah. And how you can tell that you're in the right position is you'll feel the hoop on the front of your ankle. So you want to point your toes forward and feel the hoop on there you go. And then you'll feel it on the back of your thigh. So you want it really vertical, because this is what's going to make the hoop flip, is the fact that it's touching those 2 contact points. Keep your hand nice and open, and you're going to set your other hand ready to receive the hoop. So your hand's just like this. And this is the leg that you're going to lift. So one leg is in the hoop, the other leg that's free is the one you're going to lift. This is where it can get confusing, but don't worry, just try it a couple times and it'll flow. So you got to give the hoop a nice push to get enough momentum to flip it up and over your body. So it looks like this, I'll try not to whack you in the head with it. If you're having a hard time getting the momentum, it's probably because your hand is closed on the hoop. So you want your hand to be nice and open and really just push it. This is where trust comes in, right? Because it could be a little scary. We're really pushing the hoop fast. So you just want to use this opportunity to feel that little bit of fear and then let it go. Because if you can do it here, you can do it elsewhere in your life, right? So give it a nice strong push, trust, and go. Out. Nice, good one. Let's do that one more time because it's just so fun.
Now you have the basics.
Yeah, those are all the basics. So once you practice all those, play with all those, you'll be able to follow along with the little dance routines that we have choreographed for you guys and have a lot of fun. That's when it really gets fun, putting everything together. Hoop it up. I think I'll join you. Nice, hoop in the park.
Okay, let's warm up. Stretching up, breathing, tall, taking your time. Enjoy the space. Inhaling. Okay, starting with head rolls. Half head rolls. Slowly taking your time. Breathe. Give a little massage. Breathe. Now shoulders. Roll them back. Up and back. And the other way. Okay, the ribs. Pushing out to the front, to the side, to the back, to the side, to the front, to the side, to the back, to the side. Take your time. Doing both directions. Enjoying your body. Breathing. Taking your time. Feeling the space. Come back to center. Doing a thigh stretch. Slowly twisting side to side. And standing tall, inhale one more time, arms overhead, and exhaling, falling forward, relaxing there for a moment. Let your head and neck be loose. Shift your hips side to side. One more time, side to side. Then twisting to the left and to the right. One more time, left and right. Slowly taking your time. Breathe. And picking up the hoop. Slowly rolling up. Bring the hoop to vertical behind you. Slowly bending to the side. Breathing, breathing. And the other side. Now one more time to the other side. And opening up the chest, breathing. Tuck your hips, feeling that stretch in the back, opening up, taking your time, breathing, and then coming back down and bringing the hoop down in front of you and relaxing your back from there, relaxing the head and neck, and rolling the hoop side to side a few times, nice and slow, nice. Then slowly rolling back up. Breathe. Good. Trace the circle with your hips. Nice big circle, bending your knees a little bit. Big circle. Changing direction, going both ways. Try to meet all the sides of the hoop with your hips. And then when you're ready to go back to center, twisting a little bit more. And whenever you're ready to hoop, put on your waist, give it a spin. There we go. Nice. Here we go, first routine. Hoops in your left hand. Give it an underhanded spin. 1, 2, 3, to the right. 1, 2, 3, left. The other way. Then bring it in, over your head. Give it a spin. Give yourself a little spin. It's on your waist, and it's on your hips. Then bring it to your waist, and to your hips. And back to your waist. A little dance break. Monkey. Let's do to the left. 2, 3, 4, right. And stall it over your head. Give it a spin. Get ready for archer. Archer. And up. And archer.
Spin that ponytail.
And up. And 2-hand pass. Into both hands and frame that face.
And let's turn. And turn. Lift it up. Swirl it down. Swirl it down. Nice. Down. Last time. Give your hoop a spin. We're gonna switch hands. Let's go. And switch. And switch. Nice. And switch. Place it down onto your waist with a circle. And let's dance it forward. Have some fun with your arms. And back. And forward. Yeah, and back. Lifting it up with a spin. Back to the front. Let's hold. We're gonna place it down with the opposite hand with a swirl. Beautiful. Lifting it back up. This time we're gonna slide our opposite hand up. You guys ready for some dips?
Good, baby.
All right, take it down. Back up. And down. Back up. Again, down. Back up, shake those hips, and down. Back up. Hand passes facing forward. Around the body, you can add in some kicks if you want to, for fun. Back to both hands, let's float. And again, lift it up. And we're gonna stall, out, nice, and out. Stall out. Up into warrior this time. Yeah, nice. If you want to, you can switch hands. I'm gonna take it down. Back up. Take it back into the opposite hand. Stall out to the side. Coin flip, foot in. Woo! Find a soft sway in your body. And find a rhythm in the music for you to move your body. There are multiple layers of rhythms in the music, and just kind of go with whatever's speaking to you. And then invite your hoop, your dance partner, to play and sway with you. Maybe extend your arms, floating the hoop across the face and the body. And make some beautiful shapes and curves with your torso and hips. If it feels right, you can even place the hoop on the body. Connect to that massage and touch that the hoop provides. And then go ahead and place your hoop on the floor. Remember, this is your dance partner. Go ahead and take a sassy walk, ladies. Soft gaze. Let's go ahead and walk again and like flirt with your dance partner. You guys are checking each other out. Okay, checking it out. Good. Take the hoop behind the body now and explore the mystery of the unseen. So again, close your eyes. Make that connection between you and the hoop. Great. With the eyes closed, you have the opportunity to move authentically. So no longer mimicking our movement, but finding your dancer. Let's go ahead and turn. Take a few turns. And then very sensuously, bring the hoop up and on your body. Yeah, good. Again, start to connect with the delicious movement and the rhythm of the hoop rolling across the belly and across the back. Feel free to express yourself through sound, through your arms. Yeah. And through the tempo of your movement. Good. Naturally, the massage or the hoop is massaging your internal organs and the back. Go ahead and give your hips a massage. So coax the hoop down to your hips. Yeah.
I like that. I like that.
Go ahead and bring your hoop up. And take the hoop back down.
Oh, yeah.
This is always my favorite. Back in the hoop, back up. And send it back down. And take some time to explore that shift. The hoop moving up, the hoop being brought down. Take some time to hang out with the hoop on your hips. Step out of your tiny hoop circle. Take a risk, get a bigger hoop circle. Yeah, take some risks there. If your space is a bit limited, you can always make bigger movements with your arms. You can play with your eyes. Let your head roll. You can even undulate your spine. Go ahead and again connect with the rhythm of a hoop moving around your body. And when it feels right, grab the hoop, send it in the reverse direction. Check in here. For some of you, this may feel uncomfortable or awkward. And again, allow yourself to kind of go with that. Let go of any image you have of what you should look like or how things should be, and just feel what's happening right now. Good. Okay, spend as much time as you want in your reverse direction, and I highly recommend that you do explore your relationship with the hoop here. And go ahead, reverse the direction again. All right. Let's turn in the direction that our hoop is spinning. Grab the hoop, spiral it up. Big stretch, heart open. Oh, yeah.
Oh,
That's not good. Nice. Take another spiral turn, this time bringing the hoop back down to the earth. You can take as much time with the spin as you want. Send it down. Go ahead and roll your spine up. Nice. Take a big, open-hearted, expression in the arms. Bring your hands here. Find yourself centered and in a space of joy. Find yourself seated in the center of your hoop. And go ahead and close your eyes. Feel the root. Maybe even shimmy yourself so you can feel yourself connected to your mat. And then roll your shoulders up toward the ears and gently roll them back down. Make sure your neck is long. And do that again. Roll your shoulders up. Find the roundness in the breath, the roundness in your shoulders. And breathe out. And just one more time, feeling that movement in your body. Place your hands lightly on your hoop and bring attention to your belly. So with an in-breath, expand the belly and the back in all directions, as full as you can. And as you exhale, draw your belly button toward your spine. And next time, as you breathe in, lift your hoop up, just up to navel level. And as you exhale, draw your belly button in towards your spine, place the hoop on the floor. And let's do that again. Inhale, expansive breath. Exhale, send it out. Take a bigger sip of breath now. Inhale through the belly and the back and expand out through the rib cage like you have wings. And then draw the ribs in toward the spine and the belly button back towards the back. And let's do that again. Inhale big, all the way up to the ribs. And exhale completely. And now let's add on. So you'll take a bigger sip of breath now, all the way up through your chest. Lift the chest slightly up toward the chin, and then exhale your breath down through the chest, ribs, and belly. And again. So with the eyes closed, just notice how good it is to receive this breath. And let go of as much as you can, so the next time you inhale, there's more space. Add on, and this time, inhale your hoop all the way up. Let your breath inspire you to lift the hoop up toward the sky. And exhale, draw the hoop down. Do that again. It's like you're waking up first thing in the morning. And then one more time, inhale, lift up. And as you exhale, arch over to one side, stretch, push your hands into your hoop so you can open through your side body, and then lift up. And arch over like a crescent moon. Yeah. Release sound if you want. So hear your inhalations. Very nice. Lift up. And this time, take a bigger, fuller arch here. Place your hoop on the floor, maybe push it away from you a bit. Make sure you're still seated on your mat. And now draw the heart up toward the ceiling and find your breath again. Relax your hips, push into the hoop, and arch over. It's like you're making a smile with your spine. Send the heart up toward the sky and breathe. Yeah. Press into the hoop, lift up. That's right, thanks ladies. And twist. So here, find a playful sway. And let your eyes move with you. So take your gaze as far back behind you as you can while you twist. Great. Just a few more. And then slow down that twist. Slow down the movement. Come to a still point. Stretch again, waking up the arms And as you breathe out, bring the hoop in front of the face, frame your face, and lift it back up. All right. So the intent here is to bring warmth into your shoulder joints. If you feel like you can increase the tempo of your movement, go right ahead. Just bring your breath with you. Good, I hear you all breathing. It's really motivational. Good. And just 2 more. And here we are, lift up and open through the heart. Place the hoop behind you on the earth. That does feel good. Yeah. If you want, drop the shoulders, lift the chest higher, open through the throat. See if you can relax here. Yeah. Ah. Maybe your ahs and your exhales want you to sway a little bit. And if that doesn't feel right, then you can hang out here. Chest open, heart open. Good. Very nice. Lift the hoop up. It's like you had a halo. Okay, reach up through your fingers, extend your arms up toward the sky, tall spine. And then go ahead and frame your beautiful face again. This time, place the hoop on the floor in front of you and take your feet on the outside of your hoop. Put the hoop on the earth, and let's get ready for some crunches. So go ahead and roll down. Actually, you can hold your hands right at the thighs, roll down. Good. Place your hands behind your head lightly, really just your fingertips touching. And let's lift up. Engage the core, lift the head and the shoulders up off the earth, elbows open, and then take your spine back to the mat. And again, lift up and return. And up and return. Good. Let's do 6 more of those. Keep going at your own tempo. Feet planted. Strong core. Good. And smile. Now let's lift the feet off the floor. Continue with your crunches. If this is not comfortable for your spine, place your feet back down to your mat. Good. Let's do 3 more. Nice. Last one here. Prepare for bicycles. So you're going to extend the leg, take the elbow to the opposite knee, and then open up and do it again on the other side. And let's keep going. If it feels right, increase your tempo. Good, ladies. And 4 more each side. Last one. Open the arms and place the head gently on the floor, feet down. Oh yeah, what a sweet relief, right? Bring your spine up slowly, being mindful of your lower back. Go ahead and roll up. There you go, getting ready for the V-sit. So your feet again are hip distance apart. This time you're going to place your toes on the hoop with your arms extended in front of you. Real tall spine here. And then push out through your heels to create a V with your body. Good. Yeah, you look good. So this is often a point where we want to hold our breath, right? Because there's a bit of a challenge. Keep flowing with the breath. And if the arms and legs extended are a bit too much, then you can bend at the knee. Good, 3 more deep breaths. Nice, ladies.
Place the hoop on the floor and your feet are on the outside of the hoop this time. Good. You're going to bring the hoop close to your bottom so that as you rest your spine on the floor in preparation for bridge, it's like you have that halo again right above your head. Okay, bring your feet close into the bottom, shrug the shoulders down toward the spine, and let's go ahead and inhale, lift the belly button up toward the ceiling, and exhale, send the spine back to the mat. Let's keep going. Inhaling to lift up, exhale to return. Now keep going at your own pace. 5 more. So this is strengthening your lower back as well as your hamstrings and your glutes. So on this next one, press down into the earth to lift your belly button higher. Shrug the shoulders down a bit more. All right. I feel really strong here. All right. Lift one leg up. Send it up toward the clouds. And then make a figure 4 so you can bring some therapy to your hips. Good. If your eyes are open, look at your belly. Let it rise with the inhale. Descend with the exhale. Good. Lift the foot back up toward the sky. Keep the belly button high, please. And place the foot back on the floor. So let's do it again on the other side now. Extend the leg up, kissing a cloud up there. And then open up to figure 4. Ankle touching opposite thigh. Good. Open through the hips. Elevate through the heart. Good. One more deep breath here for good measure. Now lift up. Plant the foot on the floor. Bring the spine to the earth. Oh yeah. Place your hands right under your thighs and engage your core to lift your spine up. Good. Cross at the ankle and let's get ready to fold into downward facing dogs. Place your hands on the earth. Extend your legs back. Press down into your hands to lift up through your tailbone. And while you're here, think about surrendering to gravity. So just give it up. Go ahead and alternate lifting each heel off the floor. Feels good to move my legs. Yeah. And now let's take a sassy but stationary catwalk as you cross ankles. Press down through your heels to stretch through your hips. Good. Make sure you get a swivel in your hips there. And take that swivel in your walk toward the top of your hoop. You want to stay inside your hoop and just hang out here in a forward fold for a moment, knees slightly bent. Feet hip distance apart, and then go ahead and place your hoop between your pointer finger and your thumbs, hands together. And with an inhale, lift up your spine, extend your fingertips up. Small back bend here. Good. And bring your hands to your heart. Let's get ready for some tricep dips, bringing a sculptured look to the arms. So extend your arms up again. And this time you'll bend at the elbow, take the thumbs toward your neck and extend. Good. All right. So keep going. So this move is going to help sculpt right underneath your arms. Keep going, straightening the arms and then bending, bringing strength to your triceps. Okay, 2 more here before we add on a balance challenge. Good. And go ahead and extend your arms here. Prepare for tree pose. So lift up one leg, place the foot on the lower leg, smile. Here we go, ladies. Bend and extend. I was gonna say, what happened to our breath back there? Good. This is a challenge. It's a fun one, but it's a challenge. Good. 2 more here. Nice. And then inhale, extend your arms. Place the foot on the mat, and let's do the other side. What we do on one side, we have to balance out by working it out on the other side. Good. Keep going. Oh, yeah. Oh, I know. And 2 more for good measure because we're having so much fun. Yay. Good. And here we go. Extend through the arms here. Place both feet on the mat and open your arms. Okay, so we found our halo again. Now let's strengthen our back. So nice and strong like a warrior. Draw the hoop down. Good. Push into the hoop with tension and straighten your arms. Great, so smile, bring that hoop down, engage your lats. So this is working your waistline. Go ahead and bend again, and then press through your arms and extend. Good, and keep going. Nice. So 4 more. Good. I'm feeling really strong here in my back. Yeah, and quite warm. And 1 more. Extend the arms here, press and bend. Okay, place your hoop now vertical, lifting it up. Straighten your arms behind you. Good. Okay, and now inhale, lift up. And again, draw your shoulder blades toward the spine. Oh yeah, extend your arms and lift up. A few more. A light hold on your hoop. Okay. So if your mind starts to go to something else, return to your breathing, especially that belly breathing we did in the beginning. Good. And 2 more. Nice. Okay. Inhale, lift your hoop up. This time, hold on the outside to prepare for bicep curls. So this is a really pretty sensuous move. Open to one side, feel the strength in your muscles over there. Lift up, and go ahead. Good, lift up. Nice. So you're strengthening your biceps on one side, and you're stretching it on the other to give you a nice, feminine, yet strong look. Good. Okay, 2 more each side. Really pull down the hoop with a healthy tension. Very nice. Inhale, lift your hoop up, and we're going to continue with our strength to go into a warrior 3 pose. So your hands are on the outside of the hoop. You're going to stand on one leg, push into that hoop, and extend your spine east and west. Good. Point your toes down. Breathe in and breathe out. Wow. Good. Inhale, lift up. And what we do on one side, we have to do on the other. Press into that hoop. Oh, yeah. Wow. Good. Lift that heel up behind you. Good. And it's okay if you quiver. Stand up. Feet hip distance apart. Walk your hoop out. I know. We're gonna keep going. We're almost there. We're getting really strong and making our bodies happy. Yeah, I know. Movement makes your body happy. So your feet now, again, they're hip distance apart and your ankles are right underneath your hips. Stretch out through the heart, okay? You're gonna hold your hoop with your pointer finger and your thumb, just like you're pinching it. Just a little pinch of love. And then roll side to side. Just let your breath motivate this movement. Good. I heard a Very nice.
It's hard to stretch this spot so it really gets it.
Yeah, this is especially wonderful if you have lower back tension. Good. Press into your heels. All right, ladies, let's pretend to be ballerinas. So you'll lift your spine up. And as you do, bring your hoop a bit closer to your feet. Bring your feet in first position, and then go ahead, extend through the hoop, come back. And let's do that 3 more times. Good. And now let's do that to the side. And to the back. Feel that in my glutes. One more time. And come back to first position. Let's do it on the other side. Really point your foot. And to the side. I like the rhythm. And back. Bring your feet in first position. Plie. Great. Place your hoop down on the floor. Come back into the center of your own universe. Let's get ready to strengthen our core again. Go ahead and bend your knee just a little bit. Almost have the foot touching the floor. And then you're going to fold forward and extend, lift up. It's kind of like doing a standing crunch. I know, as you challenge your balance. Come on, this is the goddess challenge. Let's do 3 more. Good. Here we go at 2. And 1. Good. And place that foot on the floor. Time for the other side. Keep your arms wide. And come forward. Foot close to the earth, but a slight bend in the knee. I feel my ankles really working here, and my shins, and my calves. Good. And I also feel like I'm flying. And 1 more. Good, and stand up. Let's go ahead and stretch the arms up just to relieve the neck. Good, and let's fold forward. Soft bend at the knee. Hold on to your hoop and lift the hoop up as you roll up. Great. Go ahead and start to pass your hoop from one hand to the next. Good. Good. So you're passing, and as you pass behind you, really squeeze your shoulder blades together so that you're open through the chest. Most of us sit at a desk, or a lot of us sit at a desk all day, and we have rounded shoulders, so you want to open in the back. Good. And now add steps. And if you want to increase your heart rate, add kicks. And then you can add really high kicks. Good.
I like that.
Really high. Like the Rockettes. Good. Okay. So go ahead and reverse your direction. Find an ease in this new direction again. Draw the shoulder blades toward the spine. And then when you're ready, you can add your steps, or you can take it higher and kick. Good.
Oh, it's hard in the other direction.
Ooh, it is. It's like a work.
Your brain just has to adjust. Good brain teaser. Really good brain teaser.
Okay, that's a hoop kiss. It's okay. Good. And then pause again and start to turn in your first direction. Flow, and now lift your hoop up and bring it down to your body. We're almost there, ladies. Receive that massage to your belly. You've worked hard. How nice. Bring your feet wide. Bend your knees like so. Make sure that the ankles are right below the knee. Okay, so you'll press into the earth and extend and bend. So again, this is for your butt, so come on, bring the energy. Good. Extend and bend. Checking in with you, ladies. Okay. So most women are great at multitasking. Let's emphasize that. Bring up your goddess arms here. That's right. I wish I had about 1,000 arms like those Hindu deities. It would make life easier. Good. So again, you'll want to engage your back here. So you'll look great in that back open dress. If this is a bit rough for you with your arms here, you can extend. But keep bending. Work your thighs, work your glutes. Good. I'm going to bring my arms up because I feel really fierce here in goddess pose. Ooh, that's a nice one. She's an Egyptian. Okay. Bring one arm in front and wrap the other around. Hang out in goddess pose here so your arms are wrapped so you receive a stretch across your back, but you're really strong and firm through the legs. All right, maybe you want to close your eyes. What happened to our breathing? Come on, keep it up. I know. Keep going. Good. And then give a big swing, open your arms. Yeah, I know. Reverse direction, just for some added fun. And bring the other arm in front. Nice, ladies. So I'm going to bend down a bit more because I really like this move. 2 more deep breaths. Nice, ladies. Last one. And then that sweet relief of opening your arms again. It's a good feeling. Send your hoop back in that first direction. You can bring your feet a bit closer. Take a good spin here. Hold your hoop if you wish. And spiral on up. Gosh, my whole body feels really happy. Okay. Let's continue with the playfulness. Twist the spine. I really like looking up at my halo. Bring the hoop down to chest level. I call this bra strap level. Look over your shoulder. Then bring a soft bend to your knee and draw the hoop down to the waist. And this is where I feel like a Zen master. Flow. Good.
You're just twisting from your waist only, right?
Twisting at the waist and right above my shoulder blades. Yeah, not from your hips. Okay. And then let's fold forward a bit. You can bring your feet closer if that feels right. Again, hang out here, hang loose. Okay, ladies, keep swaying, let your head hang. Let any tension in your body or worries in your mind just kind of roll off your back, out of the body. And then gently bring your twist and your hoop back up to waist level. Get ready to rock out now. Give yourself some momentum and send the hoop around your waist. Yay, we did it. We survived the goddess challenge and we're stronger and healthier for it.